guys, so I'm just going to give you my homeschooling curriculum picks for this year. If you've been here for the other 2 videos, I want to say I've maybe made 2 more of these, maybe just 1. Not a lot has changed. And that's because when something works, when it's not broke, don't fix it, right? There are a few things that I am changing just a little bit this year though. For example, last year I just really tried to squeeze in our school year from August to May and then give my kids a summer. That's not how we're going to be doing that this year, and I'll have that in a video about our scheduling and how I have planned out the first 9 weeks of our school year. But for our curriculum this year, we are still doing the Good and the Beautiful science units. My kids absolutely love those. Doing that, we're doing their sciences. You need to do at least like 3 or 4. My children are younger, so really if we only do 2, like we're good. And then we're going to be doing their history. Just a PSA, they are updating their history. I always make my curriculum orders when they have free shipping. And so right now they're updating their history, so their history is actually on sale currently, and they will not have their history out for the new school year. It won't be done in time. So they have come out and said that it is on sale, and I know that some of you are probably like, well, then why would I get that history if they're just coming out with something new? Because I find that even the old versions, it's just nice. They're just like nice resources to have, even if you get the updated version. I don't know if that makes sense. But this year, we are doing history year 3. The only thing that I am a little bit bummed about is they have changed from when I began to order. They have changed their binding. So this used to be spiral bound, and what I loved about that is that it was easy just to leave my book open to the lesson that we were on, versus always trying to find my spot or getting a bookmark for it or a post-it note or whatever. So that's the only thing that I'm bummed about this personally. I do hope that their new history is spiral bound again, just because it was easier for me to make copies, display for my kids. Their year 3 history comes with their history book, the course book. Year 3 comes with the big book of histories. There's also a game that comes with this that I didn't pull down, and I'm too pregnant to want to get up and grab it. These are extra explorers that I printed for my little guy. And then it comes with these 4 books. So you have Slave Boy, Black Hawk, Race for the Prairie, and The Winged Watchman. So these 4 books came with their history. It's their read aloud book pack. Also what comes with it is this card to tell you which one goes with which unit, and I just use this as our bookmark in the books so that I always know which one's coming next. And then when you order this, they inside the cover they tell you where to go to download the Student Explorers and print for your child. They have different ones for every grade level. So they have, this one is and I put my kids, last year we put their history in like 3 punch folders, like 3 hole punch folders, and they didn't like that as well. There was things that we wanted to put in. Anyways, I will for sure be reusing these binders every single year as long as they last, and be putting their history to store for records in 3 hole punch folders. But when they're using it and doing the course, it's going to be on this. This year I'm going to have them do their own decorative cover page. And then this is the history grades 1 through 3. But it's just pictures and things that they can color, that they do along with the lessons. So there's that. That's what their history is. They all have their own different ones that is grade appropriate. I do, even though my little guy is only going to be in kindergarten, I'm sure we all have this child, he very much wants to be doing whatever the big kids are doing. And let's be honest, a lot of this is just coloring pages. I'm sure that there's some like specific instructions about like draw this trail or color this. I know that last year when we did the Aztecs, there was a map and we had to like color the path brown, color the rivers blue. and I'm not gonna make him do that, but he will enjoy coloring the pictures in this and doing the fun little activities that we have. So each of my kids are gonna have one of those, and as part of one of our school days, as our art day, they are going to make their own cover page for their math and language. Let me just say this. My first year homeschooling, I used the Good and the Beautiful's math. It wasn't their Simply Good and the Beautiful math. It was the math that they had, the only math that they had. And honestly, it was a lot. Sometimes I would, my kids would see what their independent worksheets were, and if they could do it without the lesson, we'd skip the lesson. Because it just was like a lot. They came out with Simply Good and Beautiful Math last year, and I was stalking their Instagram every single day, and they said something was gonna be released, and I was checking, updating every second until it was released, and then I placed my order so that I could not be without the curriculum. One thing that is great about the Good and Beautiful's math right now though is that they actually offer free PDF downloads for levels 1 through 5, 1 through 6. There's free PDF downloads for a good majority of their math, which is unheard of and is amazing. I personally like to purchase the books just because it makes my kids feel more, I don't know. I mean, think about it. When you were a kid, you loved getting a new coloring book, right? So when we purchase those school books, it's actually like fun and exciting for them to start a new book. This year, I don't have all of my kids' math yet because I just don't. It's not that time for me yet. I did place the order and it just hasn't arrived. But this year, my daughter is actually moving on to level 4 math, which she'll be in 5th grade. So she is still a little bit behind on math, but she wants to work really hard this year and hopefully advance and do level 4 and 5. We'll see what's up. But let me show you, because levels K through 3 come with a math box. Level 4 does not, and level 4 is like completely independent, which I absolutely love, because as I get more kids that are interested in starting school and doing school with mom, the longer it takes, right? Like if I need to be doing math and language with both my kids and it takes about 30 minutes to do both of theirs, or an hour depending on moods or concepts that we're learning, it takes 30 minutes to an hour with each of my kids. Then we're sitting here for 3 hours. By then it's lunchtime and they still have to do their independent work, and we haven't even scratched the surface on history or science or anything like that. And if we have an extracurricular later that afternoon, it just makes our life a little bit more stressful, and we don't want to be stressed. So, I'm excited about this because this year, this is part of the Math 4. This is the answer key. I can't remember, because I ordered this last year, I can't remember if the answer key is a part of the set or if you have to buy it separately. And so I bought the answer key just so it's easy for me to check her work or for her to check her own work. It has a mental math map mysteries book. So this is actually something that I will do with her, and it looks like it'll just take like 5 minutes. So I will show her this side. I have the answers on my side. Lesson 1, I'll ask her the questions. Add 10 to a number. Increase the digit in the tens place by 1. And I say 23 plus 10 is what? 45 plus 10. What's 37 plus 10? And she tells me the answers. And then skip counting. All things that we've been doing this year. So nothing too hard or too different. And then after she completes, you can see right here, after she completes this whole page, she gets to place this sticker on this chart back here. So here are the stickers. And then there is a map. It's like graphing coordinates. Here's the map. And then it's like a story with a map. You know? So it's like she chooses the story, so she can go on and pick her own story for how she wants it to end. So that's really cool. That's fun. And then this is her actual math book, which she's really excited about because her name is Paris and the Eiffel Tower's on the front. Really excited about that because like I said, it's more independent for her. She can just get started instead of waiting for me, which I feel like is always a good thing. Handwriting. Let's be honest, my kids did not do great on their handwriting this year, so they are actually going to be finishing up those books. But when they advance, I have handwriting from, again, The Good and the Beautiful, and you can order the PDF version or the printed version. Again, I always get the books because it just makes my kids happier, and the quality of the books are better than the than what I would print at home, right? And then their language, again, shocker, I know, it's from The Good and the Beautiful. So my little guy, he's 8. He's going to be doing language arts from The Good and the Beautiful course 3. And then my daughter will be doing course 5. Something that I am adding in this year, just because, one, we have the flexibility, and 2, like I said, my kids like to do things that are just like a little bit more fun and less structured sometimes, which is totally normal. I think we all are that way sometimes. So this year I actually am super excited to introduce to my kids, and my daughter is in 5th grade too, and I just remember doing this in the 5th grade, but it's something that all of my kids can get in on, and it's just gonna be super easy, super low maintenance, not stressful. It's not something that, oh, we have to get this done. My kids this year, we are specifically going to be doing a United States geography unit. So here we have their, color each region according to the instructions. So New England, they're gonna color New England red, the Mid-Atlantic orange, the South yellow. All the different areas are gonna be colored a different color. And then here I have their postal abbreviations, and I also have this map here just because that way they can know a little bit better like what goes where as we go along. But then we get to this page, and again, like I said, this is super easy, super simple. I'm just gonna find a YouTube video that covers Alabama, like a fun, factual YouTube video about Alabama. And then I also have this book. It is the United States of America State by State Guide. It has everything that you need to know about the state. The bird, the flower, the tree, and fun little, the capital, and then fun little facts as well. So, and then back here in the back, it has a picture of all of the flags. Do you need this book? No. Can you find all this information online? Yes. Lots of other things are done online throughout the whole day, and I just feel like there's nothing like good quality books. So, this is what we are going to be doing this year. And I also have this book, Our 50 States, A Family Adventure Across America. You really don't need this one if you're wanting to do a 50 states search. I got this one because it looked cute. It just has more fun facts in it, and if the kids want to know more and I can't sit and monitor their search time on the computer right then, this is something fun that they can pull out and read. That is our game plan for this year. I will do another video about how to homeschool with younger children, toddlers, and our game plan for this next school year as well. But that is all I have for you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them. I'm going to try and link as much as I can down below, but I'm going to be honest with you, pregnancy brain is getting me. And it's a real thing. Turns out like you have less gray matter in your brain when you're pregnant, so you're less likely to remember things. So if I forget, please just ask a question in the comment box and I'd be happy to shoot you a link. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!